Hello everyone, myself Pandya Mayuri. Today I'm deal with surrealism, the modern movement, or we can say that artistic movement also. This is my personal information. Meaning of a surrealism, according to Cambridge meaning, a type of 20th century art literature in which unusual or impossible things are shown happening. A surrealism deal with a Sigmund Freud view about subconscious and how to their dream, like we can see that dream like a two, which they feel in his or her dream, they can portray it with painting or in a literature. Both things are there, and others art they can use in a surrealistic way. Surrealism movement in a visual art and literature flourished in a Europe between World War First and World War Second. Surrealism grew in a principally out of the earlier Dada movement, which before World War First produced work of anti-art that deliberately defined reason, but surrealism emphasized was not on a negotiation but on a positive expression. And the movement is that show destruction wrought by rationalism and also European culture and politics in a past, and that the culminated and horror of a World War First. This is that long presentation, and because of that trouble of a time, I am just to give you a brief information because I want to show you one video also. This is the characteristic of surrealism, dream like a scene and symbolic images, which we seen in a next slide also. The two type of surrealism, automaticism. In this type of the surrealism, any writer or painter should they write or paint which in their mind, or we can say that they never thought on that. In a surrealism, no logic, no reason. This is the automaticism, automatic their mind which thought they wrote or paint. In a veristic surrealism, in that these are two second type of surrealism, they are deeply interested in, or we can say that influence of a Sigmund Freud view of the subconscious. They are a dream or subconscious mind thought or write or paint on that. Major surrealistic artists, they are painters, not writers. This is the all painting by Salvador Dali, a major or a famous painter of that surrealism or a surrealistic movement.
Have you ever had a dream that felt real? Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, believed that dreams express the unconscious mind, while our waking perception express the conscious one. For the surrealists who loved Freud, that made dreams just one example of a higher reality, a deeper, more natural human experience. And by fusing dream surrealist writers.
StreamYard में influence of surrealism in Indian art. These are surrealism movement in Europe, but they are, some are a highly influenced writer in India or a writer painter in India. They are highly influenced on the surrealism. They make some paintings with a unique way or influenced by a surrealism. Let's get see. The three are first three are a Ganesh Pyre painting. He was known as a dark surrealistic, and second three are the Sanakkar. He was also a painter in a surrealism influence painter. He also made a painting in a very unique way. Surrealism in a literature. Surrealism is a art movement which also in a art or a painting in a literature also. A literature produced in a above I mentioned that three type of surrealism: automaticism and veristic surrealism. A literature is also on a both way, that automaticism in that surrealism, that writer produced there which we can say that spontaneous Wordsworth say that spontaneous. They wrote on that way, that first thought in their mind, and they wrote on that poetry or novel or anything which he like it or her like it. And second of that surreal type, they are also wrote on that way also. The major writer in a surrealistic writer. They are a major writer. The Andrew Breton was a famous or a major writer in a surrealism. All are that famous, but he was that also famous, or we can say that sometimes he was a major part of that surrealistic movement. Those are my work citation. Thank you.
Yes, questions.
Okay, Mayuri, if you are Mayuri, my question is, if you are asked to define surrealism in the simple words, how would you define it?
Okay. Yes, in a simple way, which I can uh, define in a simple way. Surrealism is which we feel, which we thought in our mind, which write or paint on that, or also say that the modern art, which we feel, there we write, not a traditional way.
So, one more further in that, then if it is what we think and we write, then why it is surreal? Real is in that it can be divided into two parts, sur and real. Then why that word has real in there?
Our my friends also that presentation on fantasy, right? Fantasy and surrealism both are different. I am give your answer on that. Surrealism was a dream plus real, not only dream, not only fantasy, not only reality. They are mixed up, dream and reality, and that why their name was a surreal.
So, Mayuri, my question is how the idea of unconscious mind and surrealism are connected.
Okay. Surrealism and unconscious mind are connected because our some thought we cannot speak on others, or not we can see, or we can define it. In the one painting by a Salvador Dali, in his painting, he paint many of watch in trees, in mountains, or this is that unconscious thought, which produced by Sigmund Freud. This is the connection. The thought which we feel, we write, or we paint.